To truly understand Wrexham, you've got to understand its history. We're in business, boy. And few human beings represent the joy, mischief and tenacity that is Wrexham more than this man. The scorer of the biggest goal in Wrexham history. How are you, mate? You okay, brother? You all right? A gent who has attacked life like a Welsh Captain Jack Sparrow.
Did you write that?
Fuck it, I didn't write that. Christ, who wrote that? Mickey won't mind me saying this. He hasn't got as much hair as Captain Jack Sparrow, I'll tell you that. He used to. A cult hero and one of the true mavericks of the game. If ever there was a movie made about his life, it'd be some kind of cross between a Guy Ritchie movie and Dylan Thomas. It's my mate, Mickey Thomas. The Welsh Abbey Road.
Yeah, in London though.
In the esteemed pantheon of left-footed football virtuosos, Mickey Thomas rightfully claims his spot alongside Welsh luminaries like Manchester United legend Ryan Giggs and former Real Madrid wizard Gareth Bale. His talents were recognised at a young age, setting the stage for his remarkable journey.
I had a very good left foot, there's no question about that. I remember when I first started off and the scout was outside in Mox outside my mum's council house, and the scout said to me, you haven't got a right foot. I said, I don't need a right foot with my left foot. And he looked at me like that. And I don't know how it came out, but it did. I was only 14, I wasn't clever, but I said I didn't need one. He looked at me like that, you know. Yeah.
His remarkable skills on the wing earned him his debut for Wrexham at just 18 years old, the beginning of a memorable journey. From 1972 to 1978, he made 230 appearances, playing a pivotal role during a golden era for the club.
I had a great time when I played. You know, when we won promotion to the Championship, which is called now, you know, the highest Wrexham has ever been in their history. If you look at what that team achieved, you know, to eclipse that, I would say it's going to be very, very difficult.
After consistently dominating opponents, Manchester United sought his talents, where he made 90 appearances before embarking on a journeyman phase, playing for 12 clubs, including Everton, Brighton and Chelsea.
It's unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. That's why I live in Wales. This is beautiful. You can't beat it.
His love for North Wales remained steadfast as he commuted from his home to each club, even during his time at Chelsea, resulting in a frankly unbelievable daily 500-mile round trek to the training ground. This unwavering dedication occasionally led to unconventional sleeping arrangements.
On a Friday, we couldn't go back home. We played the next day at Stamford Bridge, so we used to camp in the referee's room and that. Sometimes the referees would be in when we were still in there and that. I said, hey, what's going on here? Got Mickey Thomas and Joey Jones here, yeah, but we're going out now, yeah, kicking the victories, we'll go back into the home dressing room. So, yeah, we've done that a couple of times. And I used to have a kickabout on the pitch as well on a Friday night, yeah.
Can you imagine Reece James or someone like that doing now, kipping in the referee's room before a big game? Yet, it was during the twilight of his career, in his second spell at 40 at Wrexham, that Mickey achieved the pinnacle of his fame.
What a strike.
It gets better every time. The unforgettable 1992 FA Cup victory over Arsenal.
I look at it and I think the power I got in that shot.
A moment that secured his place in football folklore.
You know, I couldn't have hit a better shot.
At the time, Arsenal were at the top end of Division 1, the old Premier League, while Wrexham trailed a staggering 79 places below them in a league 3 times lower. A giant killing of epic proportions.
The moment I scored that goal, the feeling I got was incredible. Yeah, I love the goal, I love talking about it. The celebrations after was incredible. I get off and I'm going down the tunnel and David Seaman, the Arsenal goalkeeper, is by the Wrexham dressing door. And that reason he was there, he was going to wait for me, because I asked for the gloves before the game to have as a souvenir.
Yeah.
And Ryan, obviously, as I get down there, he goes, Mickey said, I've got the gloves. I said, it's probably the biggest shock in this, probably the biggest you made, and you're still here. He said, I promise you the gloves to your son, here they are. He said, you can have them. He said, they don't work anyway. Thomas! Goal!
Seaman would have had that, mate. From the exhilarating heights of the FA Cup giant killing, Mickey's rollercoaster career took an unexpected turn when he found himself facing prison time for counterfeiting money.
We all make mistakes, obviously, and I've done well to come back from that. And I think I come back to it because everyone knows I'm not like that, and it was stupid. And as I said, I moved on now, and that's forgotten. I don't think about that one moment.
If you look at Wrexham now, you spend a lot of time around the club, Mickey. Describe the difference in what the club was like back then when you were a youngster, and again in the early 90s. To what it's like now?
Well, obviously with Ryan and Rob, it's changed everything, and it not just the football club, but the town. It's incredible what the transformation has been in terms of on and off the pitch.
That's Mickey's house there.
Do you see that big building?
Yeah, there you are.
Rob, Ryan, you've got to get, when you're successful like me, you're going to have one of those, I tell you. You have to understand it's not going to be smooth sailing all the time. You're going to go into choppy waters and that, you just got to understand it. It's not easy.
So Ryan and Rob, mate, have you managed to meet them yet?
No, they've not met me yet, no, I'm afraid, no. They brought Wrexham back to life, they brought the city to life, they give people their lives back, not just in the football terms, but outside the club. They're the saviours of Wrexham.
You look at the sort of Wrexham roller coaster, your career, example, loads of highs. What does it all teach you as a person, as a human being? What does all that teach you?
Well, never give in, and focus on what is good for you. I've gained a lot of experience of obviously the ups and downs, you quite rightly said, and it's made me a better person. There's no question about that. Obviously, you've got great memories, haven't you? I give everything away that I've ever got, shirts and medals, whatever. I give everything away, but I've got great memories, and obviously. When I get time, sometimes on my own and that, or a game comes on TV or something happens, I thought, yeah, I enjoyed that. I did that. I could do that. There's players, I can do that. But I've had my time. I've enjoyed my time, and obviously it's someone else's time now. And I'm content in my life. I know what I've achieved. I'm happy with that. To get 22 years is like a long, long time for anyone to play football, and certainly with the reputation I had off the pitch and on it. I've done well to get that 22 years in.
Catch up with Wrexham every Thursday on the Men in Blazers YouTube channel. Subscribe with notifications on to never miss an episode.